Okay, well, welcome to That Ship Has Sailed. So if you were looking for Cooking 101 or How to Go to Sleep, you're in the wrong room. It's looking at the pairings and why we ship them in fandom. Or, of course, as my friends like to go, that's my OTP, and that's the only one.
Oh, yeah.
So I'd like to introduce, my name is Marika, and I go by Lady Mari-chan. I am a speaker, a writer, a teacher. I've done panels.
A Shinji paneler.
Yes, I sell Doshin for a company, and anyone who doesn't know what Doshin are, they're Doshinjis, fan-drawn comic books that are awesome. I've been a teacher, I've been a speaker for God knows how long, and just basically a child at heart for the last...
You have to count on your fingers.
46 years.
You're right.
Anyway, so, once again, how's everyone doing tonight?
Good. Thank you.
This side of the room is waking up, this side of the room needs a little help. But let's get started. Oh, and this is Jason, the most awesome sound effects dude and all-around good guy.
Yay.
So he has been with me since the beginning.
Yeah, since the beginning of this panel, yes.
Beginning of this panel in NECOCON for, what, 6 years now, and we still get along.
Jeez. Yes, I instigate a lot of things.
Yes, he is definitely an instigator. And for all of you guys who are into boys' love, his better half is sitting down there. Or should I say it's all that?
Best friends since high school.
Best friends since high school? Yes. All right, let's continue. Okay, so basically what is shipping? Shipping is two ships that pass the night and sometimes stop to screw. Now, if any of you can see by the, I won't exactly say where it is, but somewhere in this picture there's something that looks like a human body part. How many of you can see it?
Wait, Katie, I know.
Really?
Did I say the ships look like a stick?
No, the ships do not, no, the ships looking like a stick is not it.
The clouds?
It's the clouds, isn't it?
It's in the clouds, yes.
Look into it, but it's not the
Look deeply into it.
Thank you. If you look at where the two pictures meet, because this is the same picture turned around and just lined up really good, it looks like you got a uterus in the center. Either that or a majestic eagle flying into the night.
It's a majestic vagina.
A majestic vagina.
Okay.
Ooh, a flying vagina.
I know some people like that.
Looks like eyes and a nose.
Yeah, it could be a majestic bird flying into the night.
True.
I prefer to think of it as a vagina. Or as a uterus, anyway. Okay, so, shipping, as we know, refers to relationships, friendships, or to worship. Now, does anyone not know a thing about this? That coming into is completely and utterly blind. Thank you, ma'am, for being honest. Anyone else coming in is completely blind and doesn't want to admit it?
I'll admit it.
Okay.
Okay, there you go. Okay, so, according to Captain Jack there in the corner, do you ever stop to think and realize the average person doesn't know what a ship or what cannon means? We probably just sound like a bunch of pirates. Arr!
Wrong kind of cannon.
Quit blowing holes in my ship. Anyway.
Stop blowing holes.
No, I was in my ship. But why is the rum gone, Jack? Could use some right now.
Yes.
Okay, it's the belief or desire for two people, often fictional, even though there are more and more non-fictional canon creations and fan shippings going on. We'll get into that a little further. To be in a romantic relationship. Now, it started out as an internet-based term. It's not really used outside of fandom until now, because it's gone more mainstream. So you could walk up to something like I did today. I went to the gun show. Anyone went to the gun show?
No, we're all scared.
So, oh, I had fun. There's something in there I want to buy. Oh, I'm in trouble. Sure, cosplay, of course, but oh, I'm in trouble. Anyway, I didn't buy it. I was good. I was good. I did not buy it. So, anywho, I happened to be walking in the big dealer's room in there today. And of course, I was asked if I'm registered to vote in the state of Virginia. And I said, no, I live in Delaware, thanks. And then, they said, well, what are you doing here? And I'm like, well, I'm the show next door, blah, blah, speaker. Oh, what are you speaking on? I'm speaking on shipping. The girl goes, I know what that means. I'm like, yay! It's like, what was I supposed to say? You're the bomb. So then she explained it to me. I'm like, yeah, I'm impressed. Okay, cool.
Right.
So it is becoming more widely used outside of fandom thanks to things like this and, of course, the internet and all that
Tumblr.
fun stuff. Tumblr, thank you. Now, it can be fan art. Do we have any artists out here? Fan artists? Awesome. Fanfic writers?
Oh, yeah. Any fanfic writers? Okay, we'll take that. Okay, good.
Okay, awesome.
Good.
Or AMVs, which are always a lot of fun.
Yes, yes.
There you go. So
Hitting
I
the
need
button
to
to
learn
work
how to
on.
do that.
Yes, you do.
I need to learn how to make an AMV because I got so many ideas in my head.
Did you
Yes.
try
I don't think you could ever put it on YouTube.
No, mine wouldn't be that badly rated.
Okay, good.
Yeah, no, they would be okay. I'd have a few that I keep for Yowie panels and stuff like that. You know, most of them would be okay.
Yeah.
If you haven't come to my Yowie panel, come to NecoCom. Yeah, plug for NecoCom. Hey, anyway. Characters can be well-known and established already in a series, or they can be ambiguous, or they could just show up in one scene in the entire movie. Is anyone an Attack on Titan fan other than me? Okay, have you guys...
Everybody in the room.
Okay, have you guys seen I think it's in the OAV, where they've got one shot of like Hanji and Erwin and all the other guys before, like Eren and his gang get into it talking in a tent, and there's this one shot of a dude just standing in the corner? That guy got internet famous for one screenshot. People are like, who is he? He's hot. Didn't speak a word, you only saw him once, but guess what? He's now being shipped.
Into everything.
Into everything, ship all the things. So it can be highly improbable, it can be blatantly impossible.
Mainly Harry Potter.
Yes, yeah.
The main Harry, that's not ever gonna happen in real life.
Yeah.
Even though I love Tom Felton.
He did get better looking as he got older. He went
Yes.
to an ugly phase.
Yeah.
I think they all...
Neville Longbottom. No.
Have you seen him?
Yes, I would Longbottom for him any day.
Get off me. I'll send him an email, let him know.
Yes.
Excuse me. Dear Neville, my friend wants to long bottom for you. Have a nice day.
Move it on.
Wait, what's going on down here in the front row?
The front row is getting excited.
When you said that, he face planted hit my shoulder, like, get off me.
Now, the basic rule is if more than one person ships it, then it is a rifle ship. Being a rifle ship is, you could be the only person on this entire planet that ships it, and it's a right ship. If you think so, then it is. If other people look at you like you have 5 heads, maybe you do. But we have to hope you don't, because then, you know, you'd probably be on like Ripley's Believe It or Not.
Right.
And we would just
What the hell?
what the hell is that? Anyway, somebody did that to a friend of mine in the mall last week. She dresses as Lolita on the weekends when she feels like it. She wore this beautiful Lolita dress to the mall, and someone walks right up behind her and goes, what the fuck? I'm like, dude, you have children next to you, really? And he just looks at me. So I walked away. Huh?
Common decency. No.
That's like manners, there's no such thing. Please remember, please, thank you, and you're welcome. This PSA is brought to you by... Okay, continuing. Now, in the beginning, yeah, I'm going to try that again, thanks. In the beginning, shippers were simply called slash writers. Now, the original first pairing of slash writers was Kirk and Spock from the original Star Trek series.
Honestly, as a Star Trek fan, because obviously you can't tell, I don't know where the hell that come from.
Well, what
I didn't
happened
get
was
it.
back then, in the olden days of yore, if you will. Yeah, I know, I'm older.
Yeah.
I'm older than pretty much everyone in this room, except maybe a couple people, so you know, I shouldn't really say older days of yore, or ours. Kirk and Spock being the first slash pairing, what they would do is they would have fanzines, that they would have mailing clubs, that you could submit a fanzine story to these clubs, and every quarter they would literally go and print them off on the old roly-poly printing machine that used to use the purple ink that took forever.
Oh
and
my God.
I remember that thing in school. I'm giving away my age again. And then they would staple them together, fold them out, put a stamp on it, and send it to you. And that would be very, very early fan fiction. So now the term shipping kind of became a little bit more known with the X-Files. That was the next big thing to get shipped.
Oh God, yes.
People wanted Mulder and Scully to get together so badly
They did.
that they wrote their own stories. Of course,
Do you
when
know?
they
Do
did
you
get
know it has
together-
restarted since they have relaunched the show?
Oh, what now?
They have relaunched the show.
Oh yeah, they've always showed
since-
the episode.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, the ship never stopped sailing.
Oh well, they got bigger.
Yeah, that ship never stopped sailing. It just went slightly on the more scenic road.
Yes.
You know, now it's back on the main course across the ocean. But you know, that ship has always been there. You know, is anyone an X-Files fan? Did you guys watch the new episodes? They weren't bad. I enjoyed them immensely.
Yes.
I enjoyed them. So, okay, so continuing. So now, originally called relationshippers, the term went to then shippers and then just to ship. So we went. Now, step pairings are already in canon, meaning that they are together at some point in the series. They are written to be together. They are there. And they want them to become involved. Now, sometimes they will become involved in the series. Other times, we're just praying that they become involved, and usually by the end of the series, we're like, well, screw you, I'm just going to write my own fan fiction. So,
That's how that
any
works.
questions so far? They were listening.
Okay, good.
Huh?
Is that okay?
They're listening. Hand check.
I had to hear.
Huh?
I had to
Well, your hands are there. We know about everybody else's. Well, I was a 13 plus panel, so that doesn't matter.
13 plus panel. Nico Collin.
Yeah. All right, types of ships. This is where the fun stuff happens. Now, friend shipping is a relationship where a person ships the two characters, but they only want them to be friends. They don't want anything else. So you got bromances going, you got the sister-sister relationship going, you've got best buds, like this guy and me right here with the best buds. But there's nothing romantically linked there. There's nothing romantic going on. If they kiss each other, it's because there was an accident and they bumped faces. You know, other than that, it isn't going to happen.
There's a couple of anime yaois that are like that.
Yes,
And
there are.
I can't stand them being called yaois because technically I don't consider them
No,
that.
they're shonen.
Okay, well, yeah.
If there's like kind of thoughts towards it and like they longingly glance at each other, but nothing actually happens, that's a shonen. It's when they get to the bedroom it becomes a yaoi.
It becomes a yaoi.
You okay with it?
I'm not.
No, we want you to laugh. What, vouching about that?
Yeah.
Okay, a bro TP is basically a bromance with a one true pairing. So it's like, dude, they screw. That's an interesting way to look at it. Now, shipping can come in many genres. You can have your heterosexual ships, you can have your homosexual ships. I can't say ship tonight, good grief.
Shit.
Yeah. Now you have your slash, which is your yaoi. Does anyone not know the difference between yaoi, yuri, hentai, and all that fun stuff? I have to make sure because some people don't. We had a gentleman come to one of these panels completely off the cuff because he didn't have much to do and he thought it'd be interesting.
And then he drew a penis.
And then he drew the best penis in the contest.
And I was very jealous.
Yes, but it was a beautiful penis.
Yes, it was.
You know he asked me to autograph the penis for him? And I did. And I told him to use it proudly. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, so yaoi, of course, is men with men. Yuri, of course, is women with women. Smut refers to everything in the hentai world. And then, of course, you've got everything else in the hentai world, which could include fetishes, tentacles, plants,
Airplanes.
airplanes, thank you.
You had the one from the airplanes.
I actually had, one of the times I was working with the group I work with, which is Hendane, if you guys have ever heard of them, the guy who usually screams, "Get your red hot yaoi." We had a book. The most disturbing book was not that one though, but we had a book of airplanes having sex.
In mid-flight.
In mid-flight.
Don't know how
Yeah, I don't know where the wheels go, but you know. But the most disturbing doujinshi had to be the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle one.
Yeah, yes. See, everybody's childhood just got
But
screwed.
the best part was how, the best part was how my friend chose to get it to sell. He literally held it up and went, "Who wants to ruin your childhood? Who wants to ruin your childhood?"
And in 5 minutes
And
it was
somebody
gone.
bought it within like a couple seconds. Yeah, it was like, it was beautiful. So, you know, I mean, I've been working in the doujin world for 15 years now.
Yes.
I've seen a lot in my time. There isn't much that phases me anymore.
You remind me of that one person on that movie because I've seen some shit.
Basically, I've seen some stuff. Okay, now comes the fun part, shipping terminology, and my stupid video is working!
Yes, it's working.
Yes. And the bottom line just happens to say, don't care, shipped it. Unfortunately, because remember the screen is a little bit off. That's
Yeah,
why.
the screen's a little bit off, but it's okay.
Okay, shipping terminology. This is all the fun stuff, and yes, I will explain every single one of these to you. You've got a
There's some
ship.
new ones on here.
Yeah, there's a couple new ones. You got a ship, a friendship, a sailed ship, a crank ship, a joke ship, a something ship, a ghost ship, a cannonball, wrecking ball. Damn, I lost my mojo.
I come in like a... Anyway.
Yeah. Thunder slash
Sorry, couldn't help
OTP, TTP, bro TP, no TP, OT3.
That's when you're in the bathroom and found it out later.
Yeah. I had to OTP, that's right.
Sorry.
No TPs when there's no toilet paper in the hole. and you're screaming for somebody to bring you a roll and no one's listening, so you end up like,
No TP?
you end up like getting off the toilet and kind of squatting along to go get yourself.
Really?
I'm dying. You cannot say that's never happened and no one's been in the house, I'm sorry. Anyway, shipping wars, sharks, anchoring, and EWE. Now, if you're going, what the toast are these things? Don't worry, I will explain. All right, continuing. A ship, which we all know is the idea of the relationship between two or more characters or individuals.
I love the video. It's so cute.
I feel like
Cannon. Oh, yeah.
it's Jack!
It is
It's
Jack.
Jack.
That's right. It's Jack. Now, of course, the friendship is the idea of the non-romantic or friendly relationship between two characters. And a sail ship is a ship that is true in canon. Meaning, who can we name that's actually a canon ship? Krista and Ymir from Attack on Titan are actually written to be together.
Yes.
You can tell. You know, I mean, the first time you meet Krista, she wants to marry, no, Ymir, she wants to marry Krista as soon as she meets her.
The other one, if you're on the alley side, is Eri and Suichi.
Oh yeah, Eri and Suichi.
They were meant to be together, and then when they did the mega mixes, the remixes, it was
Correct.
smart.
Well, what happened with that storyline, for those of you that are Gravitation fans may not know, the original Gravitation that we saw as the manga and the anime was not what the original author wanted. She wanted it to be more hardcore, but the company that was publishing it and doing the rights to it said no, it won't sell. So they brought out what we all know to be Gravitation.
We fell in love with it.
We fell in love with it. She went back and redrew the entire series as
It's
the mega
complete
mix.
smut.
They
it
are-
sailed 10 times
Yes.
more.
They are so filled with smut. That is one book you will get ID checks
I looked
several
at
times.
it and I turned red.
Yeah, it takes a lot to turn him red.
Yes,
Then on
it
top
does.
of that, she came out, no, it was the remixes were
Yeah,
first.
the remixes were
Then
first,
she
then the
came
mega
out with
mixes.
the mega mixes, which are new
And
stories added.
everybody took a turn.
I'm just gonna say one word. 2 words. Anal stretching.
Ah!
That was one of the things that actually fazed me when my friend said, here, this is the new one, take a look. Of course, he opens it to that particular page and goes, here. And I'm like, and my reaction to that was, oh, interesting.
The dimensions.
Yeah, wow, you can fit a ship in there. Anyway.
Hold
And
on.
when I say graphic, she draws it very,
Very graphic.
very graphically. So, I mean, the art's amazing, and you know, it's like a great series either way, whether you go for the not so gratuitous or the very gratuitous. Okay, so continuing. A crack ship. A crack ship is any ship that is unlikely to become canon due to barriers between the characters. Now,
Harry and Draco.
this should be Harry and Draco. This could be people in different anime series
agree.
completely.
No!
Yeah, I agree with you, I really do, but it's considered, yeah.
Yeah. This could be, you know, as he said, but this can also be if they're in totally different universes or totally different anime series. You know, you want to see, you know, Ed from Full Metal Alchemist with Suichi. That ain't never gonna happen, but who says you can't have
Who
it?
said you can't do it?
Who says you can't? You know, you want to start writing things? Okay, the joke ship is exactly what the picture underneath it says. It's any ship paired for fun and so not taken seriously. And this was drawn by a friend of mine. Her name is LT, Little Tiara. And it is Levi times Windex and Berm. And yeah, why did I just do that? Anyway, we were talking about something at the anime store my friend owns, and that became the picture that came out of it. Now, some other joke ships I have heard about, being of course in the Attack on Titan fandom, I hear about these from my friends. Eren times his key, don't know. Levi times his cravat, interesting. He wrapped it around himself,
See,
you know.
oh, damn.
You saw that she just got the mental image real quick.
Yeah, so did I.
Yeah. Oh, and the other one is Erwin times his bolo. Hey, I'm just telling you what I hear.
I know.
I never said I'd go near these things. I'm just telling
It's
you.
like the kid from Kingdom Hearts and his Keyblade.
But yeah, that's a joke ship. It's not going to happen. You know, and all of you now are going to go to bed with really weird images.
Yes.
Good night and sleep well.
But I immediately wanted to scream out, but I can't now.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No.
Would you like to whisper it? Would you like to whisper
Her
it?
son is like, tell me, I want to know.
I want to know now too. I mean,
I've been in low-key all day, think about it.
that,
Oh.
oh, his horns?
Oh, them horns.
Oh, baby. That's a little bit.
And the staff. You're awful. Anyway.
I ship it.
Ship it. Stop blowing holes in our ships.
She's bright red, the poor thing.
Yeah, it's adorable.
Oh, good grief. You okay with it? Do we need to get a cute man to do CPR? Preferably in a G-string?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Any questions so far? Anyone want to add anything to this of things they've seen, heard, or looked at?
That would be intriguing.
She has my attention.
I'm sorry.
She said the man walking around is Captain America's an EMT.
From Virginia Beach.
Bring him in!
Amen.
She has my attention.
Wait. Give me some candy. I'm going to fake a sugar high. Bring him in!
Bring him in. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, I got the vapors.
Speaking of ships and ODPs,
No.
the Avengers,
Oh, there's too many in the Avengers. Oh my God.
Captain America. Oh my God.
Anyway. It's getting hot in here, isn't it?
Keep going.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Okay. A ghost ship. A ghost ship is a ship that was once supported big time, or is now supported by a small group. Basically, I will go down with this ship is a ghost ship. Everybody drowns, everybody's dead, you're done, no one cares anymore, they've moved on to something new. It's also known as a sunken ship. Now, I actually was on Facebook the other day and someone comes out of Tumblr with, I found it, I made up a new term, ghost ship. I want you to write, dude, that's been around for years. But I'm like, no, let him have it. Cannonball or Wrecking Ball, we're not talking about Miley Cyrus, but she is definitely both. Anyone here a Miley Cyrus fan? If so, I apologize. You know.
I've seen her in a few ships.
Oh, I thought she was a ship, but anyway. And of course, when a ship hits the shore, that means it's a happy ending, which means there could be a marriage, there could be a relationship. They might have just smiled at each other for the first time ever, and every fan is going, yeah.
I've seen that.
Yeah. It's like
I've done that.
It's like when your two favorite characters on the show or movie finally look at each other, you're like,
Took them long enough.
it's like, I'm just gonna melt right here now.
Yeah, I know, I shouldn't click on me.
There you go.
There you go.
Any questions so far? Okie dokie. This isn't gonna take an hour and a half. Anyway.
It's okay.
More terminology.
List of my OTPs. Why is that? I feel like that's me. Here's the list of all the people I want to. Anyway.
There you go. Okay, now if there is a thunder, it means it's foreshadowing a ship losing momentum. Now that can happen from a lot of things. A series may be on hiatus. A story may not have published the next book. It may just be that the show hasn't aired new episodes in a while. You know, they're skipping a season or something like that.
I just realized something. You have a misspell.
Where?
Sexual.
Homosexual.
Homosexual.
That's when houses get it on.
No, it's very funny. Thank you for
Going
that.
in the front door and the back door.
I
Windows.
check this thing over so many times before I do it, and I still miss something.
Yeah, that's okay.
But
It's
leave
it's
it
funny.
to the homo to figure that one out.
Yes, and she did it wrong.
Thank you, homo.
Yeah.
Okay, so slash is not homosexual ships. It's homosexual ships. Even though they might live in a home
With windows and doors.
with windows and a couple of doors, if you know what I mean.
Yes.
Do everyone watch The Big Bang Theory? No.
No. Okay, yes, there's several. Bye.
Well, that one episode where Raj and Howard are talking about if they haven't got a lot of money.
Yes, and I swear to God, I have seen ships of that stuff when I was
Where
like,
they would build houses next to each other, and then for some reason Raj comes out with it. And in my dreams, I see that my house has a door from my front door to your back door. And Howard goes, yeah, that's never happening.
yeah.
Continuing. Bro-TP. Of course, like an OTP, bro-TP refers to a friendly romance between two men, or a combination of bromance or OTP. Once again, this is just when they're really good buddies and friends and there's no relationship whatsoever. An OTP is when it is strongly disliked and completely against, and this is when we have people who will ruin friendships over things. I have seen it happen, where people get into such a fight that they ruin friendships, but that's also coming up a little bit later in shipping wars. Now, a TTP is when you just cannot have one. You have to have two or
Everybody
three.
has 2 or 3 holes. Anyway.
OTPs, yes.
OTP.
Basically, we all have a different series that we like, and in every series you probably have an OTP. So, you know, this day perhaps is Ouran High School Host Club. And then perhaps on this day it's Supernatural. And perhaps on this day it's Star Trek, whether old or new. Right? This day maybe...
Hey now, the new Kirk and the new Spock can do anything.
That's what I mean, you know. Should I send him an email too?
Please.
Dear sir, we have a
Chris
gentleman who wants to be
Pine.
the meat in your sandwich. Thank you, have a nice day.
Anyway.
Sandwich.
Yes. There's a lot of anyway.
Stop by your hand.
Yeah,
I stopped right there.
TMI, my friend, TMI. Okay, so an OT3 is when you have 3 characters, because you just can't decide who's better with who. So you know what, let's just lump them all in one bed. You know, that's just so much more fun. You know, let the bed sheets fly. So and of course you've got the sticker of judging you know, that goes towards the no TP.
Yeah.
So, any questions so far? Nope.
You know, that's absolutely hilarious when they're going to be like, yeah, this is not the right panel, and they walk the hell right back out.
Hi, nice to see you. Okay,
It's just
welcome
bad
new
shit.
person.
We're here to damage your brain.
That doesn't sound right.
Yeah, that chair sounds like half the people's brains in here already. So anyway. Anyway. Wow.
Continue.
Yes.
Oh my, okay. Shark. A shark is someone who is against a ship. Now these people will not just be against a ship, they are against a ship. They will be the ones that will get in your face about why it's wrong. You know, so.
Well, doesn't that mean it's their no TP?
It could be that no TP, or they could
Yeah.
just be against every kind of ship.
Yeah.
That if it's not written in stone, it shouldn't exist. You know?
I've actually seen fistfights over Harry and Draco.
Wow.
Yes, seriously.
Yeah. But I mean, there are some people that believe outside of what's on the TV screen or in the movie theater or in the book, there should be no other parents. If the original author didn't write it, it shouldn't exist.
Yes.
You know, in fact, if you go onto fanfiction.net, on the front page, there's actually a listing of authors who refuse to allow fanfiction. They are adamantly against it. They will send out cease and desist letters. They will sue you. Which, I mean, to me, if I was ever a popular writer, I'd be like, yeah, ship my boys, ha ha. You know?
It makes the shit sail better.
Yeah, but to me, you know, it's like, what is that saying? Copying is a sincere sort of flattery.
Yes.
You know. And personally, I don't know if you guys ever heard the story about J.K. Rowling. She reads Harry Potter fanfiction. She will go,
enjoys it.
and she enjoys it. She actually read one that she liked so much, she contacted the girl and got her a book deal.
Yes.
She got her a book deal for original fiction, based off of the Harry Potter fanfiction she wrote.
That's so great.
Why can't that happen to me?
Right.
Where's the Sayama when I'm writing Aaron Leo? Really?
I know.
Okay, but let's get back to this. Of course, with sharks comes the shipping wars. Now, with shipping wars, you get to a point where people get stupid. People, as much as we love these guys and girls, please remember one thing. They're characters, they're not real. But, except if they're YouTubers or, you know, someone that is real. Most of them are not real.
Yes.
But you're always going to have disagreements. Now, as adults, we should know to agree to disagree. However, I have seen fistfights and I have seen friendships end over shipping wars. Instead of, you can have your guys, I'll have my guys, I can't talk to you anymore because you don't understand me. So please, don't let OTPs become wars. Think of all the OTPs.
I know.
My heart breaks for the OTPs. I got the vapors again.
Lord.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Over the anchoring.
Oi, I'm off a clip. Talk amongst yourselves. Oi, darling. I need a nice brisket. My mother would be so proud.
Yes, she would.
She'd laugh her ass off at him. Please, we're kidding. Either that, or she'd walk out going, I don't understand this. I don't understand this. All right, anchoring. Anchoring is a term for fans who ship themselves. We don't do this. This is a new term for Mary Sue. Anyone unfamiliar with the term of Mary Sue?
Actually, I am.
Mary Sue in fan fiction writing. There's a gentleman behind you. Put his hand up too. In fan fiction writing and fanning in its own way, a Mary Sue is when you take yourself and you insert yourself into a story, but you rename yourself Moonlight, Sunbeam, Rainbow, Effervescence. You get the perfect
Brand
house.
yourself bullshit.
Basically, you get the perfect house, the 2.5 kids, the dog, the white picket fence, and you marry the perfect character. And everyone will flame you, so don't do it. So, anchoring is now that terminology in the shipping world. If you anchor yourself to a character, you're basically gonna get flamed. You know, and flaming is not pretty, people can be mean. I have a friend who, when she writes fan fiction, she puts on a disclaimer, if you send me flames, I will roast marshmallows. Yeah. Some of the flames she used to get were brilliant. I mean, people went out of their way to be mean. And some of them were so badly put together and badly spelled that we would just laugh. It's
Wow.
like, yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you are going to write, please know how to spell. Spell check, as we saw, and one person's set of eyes is not always correct. So I have to remind myself to go in and fix that word.
Yes.
Any questions so far? Thank you for the thumbs up.
You know, this brings up something interesting I wanted to ask you.
Okay.
Since
No,
we're
I did
talking
not
about-
do that.
Speaking of shipping, what about people who, and this is weird, I'm not releasing names, however, there is someone who was writing fan fiction about people we know.
Oh, yes, that is a category of fan fiction. People will write about people they know, or they will write about like music stars
Right.
doing each other.
So-
Do you know how much Adam Lambert fiction is out there?
Yes, I've read them all.
It's kind of creepy.
Yes, it
I mean,
is.
he's hot as anything.
Yes.
You know, but, sorry.
I didn't know if there was an interesting term for that or not.
There really isn't. I'm gonna have to look that up.
Yeah, because I call it creepy.
Oh, it's completely creepy. It's completely creepy. You know,
That part is, the two of us sit here going, we know what we're talking about.
They know what I'm talking about.
so
I'm not about
it's
to
a
do that.
personal friend.
Yes,
Right?
two
Are they-
personal friends.
Are they writing about each other, or are they writing
No,
about
someone
themselves?
else is.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
And
In a
weird.
creepy way.
And weird.
I mean, that honestly,
Call it
that's
creep
too-
shipping.
Yeah, creep
Creep shipping, there we go, we'll create a new word.
Creep shipping. You know, in a way, that's kind of disturbing, but kind of interesting too.
Yeah.
It's-
So that'll give you time between now and Neko to figure that out.
Damn. So now I gotta fix the spelling of one word
And figure something out.
Shipping.
Huh?
Stalker shipping.
Stalker
Stalker
shipping.
shipping.
There you go, stalker shipping.
Just remember, ladies and gentlemen, you were here when we coined a new term that will take the internet by force.
Because it's out there.
Oh my god.
We ship it.
Funny.
We should.
And now finally, after how many slides? The end of terminology. EWE. Now, EWE is more of a fan fiction tagline, meaning epilogue, what epilogue? Now, if you're familiar with fan fiction terms and all that fun stuff, you've got a crap ton of them, including one of my favorites of PWP. You know, plot.
Yes, when I finish an anime with a crap ending.
Yes. Now, some people cannot accept the ending of a series. There was somebody, yes. That's okay. We can get you help. I have a number. See, some people, unfortunately, they may not be able to accept an ending of a series, but they will not do anything. They'll just be like, oh, I love it, I wish it would continue. Then you have the people that think that they are allowed to take someone else's story and continue it without permission, which is a big no-no. Now, this can be whether you decide to take it and make fan fiction, or whether you take it and make fan art. Well, fan art doesn't really fall under this, because fan art is just art. But people will take fiction and just continue writing it. Oh, this is a continuation of so-and-so's story. Well, did you ask so-and-so if you can use it? No. Then you've just kind of stolen her work? That's not cool. We don't want to do that. So, yeah, unfortunately, sometimes I watch an anime or a movie or something and the lights come up and I go, what the hell was that? Have you
Yes.
guys ever had that reaction at the end of a movie? It's like you're sitting there, you're totally into it, and suddenly, I mean, like, when you know it's a cliffhanger movie, because someone has said it on the internet or whatever, you know it's a cliffhanger, it's another movie. But when you know there's no other movie and it just goes black and the lights come up, you're like,
Yeah, the hell.
what did I just sit through? You know? So that's, you know, when you have an EWE. Naming ships. Now, naming ships is very tricky because you'll have some people that will just do simple names, and then you'll have people that will take these long-ass names and don't even get us started when there's more than 2 characters.
Oh, God.
Because usually most people take the naming of ships by the names of the people. Now, there is an order to how it's named. Usually the first name is the dominant or the giver, and the second name is the submissive or the receiver, or for you anime fans, the seme and the uke. And Tresemme shampoo is not a seme shampoo. What? Seme.
Anyway, move on.
But yes, seme. And of course, depending on the number of the people in the relationship, the names can get pretty stupid.
They do.
But yeah,
They really do.
yeah. It's like, why? I was reading something on one of the lines I'm on, that somebody just finally realized the difference between Iriri and Riren.
just started.
What is that?
That is the rave, right above our heads.
Yep.
The dance.
Wait, where's the broom? Keep it down up there!
Loud ass kids. Anyway, sorry.
That was okay, I'm about to do the same thing.
They got tired listening to you.
Stop it, you wrestling kids, we don't want to hear that crap.
Just quit.
In my day and age, we have music.
Must have been a sound check.
Sound true. Okay, continuing. Shipping in the mainstream. Now, shipping has definitely moved from fanzines into the mainstream. E-Online in 2014 started listing the top 20 ships, according to everyone's favorite website, Tumblr,
For smut.
for smut. Yes, now actually no, it was just the amount of time something was reblogged. Whether it was
Oh.
smut or not, it was just how often that particular pairing was reblogged. Now, they actually updated it for 2015, so you guys are the first group of people to see the updated version.
Yes. Usually we have to wait for NACOCON for this, but you know.
Yes, yes, yes. I was like, when I realized this, I'm like, yes, time to update. So, what we're going to do is we're going to first of all give you the listing of the top 20 from 2014. So, counting down from 20 to 1, these were the most shipped couples of 2014 according to E-Online. Feel free to scream when you see your favorite. Okay. Okay, so number 20 we have Swan Queen, 19 was Dan and Phil, 18 was Elicity, 17 was Stucky, 16 was Kim Ye, sorry, Hairball, 15 was Zion, 14 was Klain. Now, does anyone not recognize any of these pairings? And if you don't, that's okay.
Any of these.
Klain, Blaine, and Kurt from Glee.
Like,
Klain.
is the puppy okay over there? Okay. That's good. We worry about the puppy. Okay, so 13 was Stydia, 12 Delina, 11 was Haru and Rin from Free, 10 was
Why
Gianmarco.
do I love water?
You
You watch the Brit series?
I can't read. Why am I looking at this paper? Number 9 was Nari. Number 8, Makuharu. Number 7, Troiler. 6, Derek. 5, Iriri. Oh, my boys. 4, Captain Swan. 3, Larry Stonson. 2, John Locke. And 1, when we had the girl stand up, rip off her wig and dance around, was Destelle. Supernatural.
Supernatural was the #1 ship last year.
That was last year, and we had a girl stand
Wincest
up
is Wincest.
and her rip off her wig and dance in the middle of the aisle.
She did,
It was
and it was
beautiful.
fantastic to watch.
I had never seen a reaction like that. It was glorious.
I have never seen her do. I was like, that's a drag queen move. Damn, girl.
And she was good at it though.
She
was like,
was. She flipped that shit off while she won the lottery.
yeah, really, you know, I mean, hey. Okay, so this was 2014's list. So now we're going to look at 2015's list. Once again, this year it's moving more into the mainstream than ever before. You've got info, you've got memes, you've got items showing up on social media, and don't get me started about Hot Topic.
Oh God, yes, things in Hot Topic. We saw that this weekend.
Oh, my money goes to Hot Topic and it's evil.
Yes.
So of course, E-Online once again updated their most reblogged ships for 2015, and there were a lot of changes. Now changes will happen if a show once again is on hiatus, or if a show ends, or if something changes drastically within a show. So if you don't see your OTP, that's okay, that doesn't mean they're not out there. So in order of the top 20, from 20 to 1, here we go, the top ship couples of 2015. Number 20, Klain,
Down.
which is down from last year when they went
Down
number
the bottom.
14.
Giggity.
Giggity. Well, they like being on the bottom, I hear.
Well, yeah.
Nary.
Really, Nary? That's what they're calling that, Nary?
Yes, that's what the name of it is.
Nary, Nary. What country?
Don't ask how his garden grows, I don't know. Anyway.
Pretty sure they find out.
Last year they were number 9. In 17 we have Zion, which is One Direction. And last year they were number 15. Number 17 is our first anime pairing, if you're an anime fan, is Naruhina. I heard a couple of gags there.
I'm hearing gags.
Now remember though, Naruto finished.
She died.
But we know that.
See that?
But Naruto...
Salty
Okay,
bitch.
that's the first time we've had that come into the panel.
Right?
How do you really feel, ma'am?
I tell you.
It's okay. Remember,
get
it may
it.
not be your ship, but it is a rightful ship.
Look, let it die. Kill it with fire.
Now that's one of the new ones into the series this year. Number 16 is Sterrig once again, and last year they were at number 6, which is Team Wolf. Is Team Wolf still on?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I've never seen it.
Well, they dropped 10 spots too.
They
Wow.
did, they
Were in
did.
the top. They were in the top 10. Jeez.
Yep. Okay, continuing. At number 15 we have Iriri, which is Eren Yeager and Levi Ackerman from Attack on Titan.
Wow, did they drop
They
because
dropped
of
it. Well, think about it. Attack on Titan hasn't aired any new episodes.
the? Yeah, season 2 is delayed.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's not.
It was never supposed to come out in April anyway.
Oh, okay. Well, then they're running it.
Originally it was scheduled for October or November of this year. The April thing has been running around as a joke for almost a year now.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so number 14 is Swan Queen. They moved up because they were number 20 last year.
Yeah, from Once Upon a
Hey, she's not ripped off a wig.
She's that well, she ain't got a wig, but you
She might rip
know.
off her hat or something. Please moving over. He's like, I'm done. I don't know you.
Oh, hail the queen.
There you go. Hail the Queen. Number 13, J2. I'm not familiar with this one.
Hey,
My brothers become BFFs. Anyone know this series?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Is it Supernatural?
Is it Supernatural?
It's Supernatural.
Oh, okay. So they're actually becoming. Oh, see, I haven't watched Supernatural enough.
Apparently, I
That's their
don't
real
either.
name.
Yeah. Oh, that's,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
That's Sam and Dean.
Oh, okay. Thank you for that.
So when their characters, when the people who play the characters become
Right, that's the
BFFs.
actors actually getting shipped.
Yeah. Wow.
Creepy shipping.
It's creepy shipping. There
Creepy
you
shipping.
go.
That's stalker shipping,
Stalker
ladies and
shipping.
gentlemen.
That's what that is.
Okay, so number 12 is John Locke, which
Yes.
last year was
Oh
number
my God.
2.
Yes. I would love.
They
Yeah.
dropped.
They dropped, yes.
I know. They were number 2 last year, but
They
that
were
was
number 2 last
still
year.
hot.
I do agree with you.
In number 11, we have Bellark, which is a new one. I don't know this
I don't know
group.
this series.
The 100.
100? I'm
It's
not.
a CW series.
Okay, we don't.
Okay, thank you.
Of course, I'm SCW, so that's why I'm not going to be able to know what it
Years
is.
since they played
I
it.
don't remember who this characters are. I've seen.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's been about a year since they had it.
Okay.
I did not know this.
Well, hey, you just have info for Neko. when
There we
you-
go, there we go.
you can
Okay.
Update all that.
Any questions so far? All right,
Good,
we're
we're
entering
moving
the top 10. In 10th place, we have Holstein, which is from Carmilla, which I haven't watched, so I don't know how good this is.
Yes, thank you, Stucky.
Stucky.
Stucky!
Oh,
Oh,
has moved
Stucky.
up.
I love
They were
Stucky.
17 last year. This year they are number 9.
Stucky makes my heart
I thought you said
flutter.
so.
Stucky makes my heart flutter too, but
Number
if
8
Stucky
is
would get a Stucky, it would be great.
maybe this is
Yeah.
Number 8 is Klexa, which once again is the 100, so I don't know anything about it.
That ship has sailed.
Exactly.
Has
That's the
it
name of
like
the
gone
panel.
off the ocean edge?
But no, I mean, it's canon.
Oh, okay. Well,
Oh, it's canon.
hey, it's canon.
It's become
I'm
canon.
not sure if that's before or after EW made their art. I mean, E Online made their art.
Oh, okay, so they've actually become canon now. That's awesome.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to have an update for an update, I
I
guess.
guess.
What am I gonna do?
I don't know.
The internet has let me down.
Apparently.
I must cancel my internet.
Apparently. No, never
No, I'm
do
joking.
that.
And number 7, we have Sasu Saku. Say that 5 times fast. Please don't. I heard gagging noises again. Again, that's okay. She's here and she's allowed to express her displeasure over these characters. Okay, so who is your OTP?
Okay, Sasuke and Naruto.
Alrighty.
But he's with her, and then the death.
Yeah, you know what? When that happened, I heard the rage. When that happened, the rage on the internet was big. I do remember that. And for American animation, you've got Korosami.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
So that's good. That's the only American animation.
Although I will say,
There better make some room and pairings in the top 5 right now.
I would say
Cosplay Korra.
putting the two brothers. I enjoy the the two guys from Korra that run around on Team Avatar. That is a nice pairing. in my opinion.
They're brothers.
Ship it.
Yes, well, you know, hey,
But you know what?
incest is wincest. I
You
don't know.
know, yeah, I mean, in fandom, incest and twincest really means nothing.
No.
Yeah, that really
And,
doesn't mean
and
anything.
honestly, in Japan, incest is a popular thing, I guess.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Especially when
yes,
you
it
read their
is.
fan fiction.
All right, you guys ready for the top 5?
Yeah.
You ready? ready? And 5th place. Last year they were number 4. This year they're number 5. Ladies and gentlemen, Captain Swan. Well, that didn't get a very good reaction, did it?
Actually,
Yes.
she agrees.
Okay.
Yes.
Now they fell 1 spot last year.
I know, but I still agree.
Okay.
The guy who played Captain Hook was very dashing.
Captain Hook is delicious.
As her son looks down at the ground like,
He's
I don't know.
pretty.
Have you noticed that he's moved over a seat already?
I don't blame him, I would too.
He's beginning to do the I don't know you routine.
Yeah.
I mean, look at his body language. The arms are crossed, the legs are crossed. He's crouching in on himself. He is totally uncomfortable. It's great. All right, you guys ready for number 4? Number 4. Last year came in at number 18, so they have
Jesus Christ.
definitely jumped up a bit. At number 4, Olicity.
Oh, okay, from Arrow. Yeah.
Well, we had one enjoyable remark back there.
There was somebody that squeaked.
I heard a squeak.
Somebody made
yes.
sweet sound. I guess it's the
That,
person with the
that
head
was
down.
quite adorable, I will say.
Okay.
Wait, what did you
She
say?
only makes it good.
Oh no, she,
Oh, you know, that could be taken in so many ways.
no, the young lady with the white pom-poms in her hair was a squeaker.
Oh.
So we
Aww.
got a gagger and a squeaker.
Oh, that sounds wrong. We need to save that for the Yowie panel, young lady.
Yes. Come back to the Yowie panel on
Come to
EchoCon.
EchoCon, we'll use that then.
Yeah.
All right, everybody ready for number 3? In 3rd place. Third place. Last year they were number 1.
Really?
Ladies and gentlemen,
They backed up some.
just tell. Okay, we know what wig pulling this time.
Castile.
They didn't. No one pulled a wig off right now. I'm disappointed.
It's okay.
Wow. I guess I probably won't need my headphones for number 1 at this point.
Probably not.
Wow. Okay. Are you ready for number 2? Number two. These guys moved up a lot. Last year, number 19.
No. No, I know who it is.
Uh-oh, she remembered the list.
She was like, really?
See, those ears she's wearing are actually computers, and they put everything in, and she's already managed
She's
to
stored them.
everything.
Wow.
That's pretty impressive. And number 2, ladies and gentlemen, Dan and Phil. Okay, I've never seen
Yeah,
that with chuckling.
I've actually read some of this, and some of it is good, and then some of it you're like, what?
To be honest, it writes itself. I've seen some of the videos.
Well, yeah, their videos do write themselves.
They're British.
No, that's not creepy shipping.
That's not creepy shipping.
That's
That's
stalker shipping.
stalker shipping.
Creepy shipping is when we know the people we write about. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for number 1?
Are you serious?
I unfortunately am. I didn't make this
I
up.
call bullshit on this.
I didn't make it up. I would love to
Wow.
I would love to call bullshit on it as well because I don't appreciate it. But you know what?
You're not going to get that many yells at Neko
No,
for that.
I know. We're not
You're
gonna
gonna cry.
We're not gonna be pulling us for this.
No. Even though I do agree with it, but you know,
No, kind of, sorta.
they're adorable.
They are. Okay.
Stop
And number
teasing.
1. Last year they were 3rd. Ladies and gentlemen, your most shipped OTP, according to E! Online, thanks to the people of Tumblr, is Larry Styles.
See, everybody's going to cry at
Yeah,
Neko.
I didn't make it up.
I know you didn't, but still.
Blame Tumblr.
There's nothing Ruby in there.
Ruby's
Ruby's
sapphire.
nowhere.
But remember though, that could happen. It could already be working for this year.
Yeah, could be
Remember,
working
this
for
is
this
as-
year.
this is as
Remember, it
2016.
did get extremely popular till Monty died.
Bumblebee.
Wait,
I got
wait until next
See,
year.
she was like, oh.
Alright, so what are your opinions on this, other than boo, they suck, and you know, whatever?
number 1 shit.
Number 1 is shit.
Number 1 is
okay.
shit.
Anyone else? Remember, this is
No.
audience participation. You're
I
allowed to talk.
actually liked,
Same.
I liked 3rd place better.
3rd place better?
3rd and 2nd.
That's it.
But like I said, I didn't make this crap up.
No.
I just reported on the news, man.
I like Louis. He's from Ireland.
My OCP is a number 15.
It's okay. You know when it comes back out, it's going to jump to number 1 again.
Oh, yes, it will.
They will be shipping that with so many ships.
Then they won't have one ship, they'll be an armada.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be great. Anybody
I
else?
have a different name for my particular trash.
This bitch moment was brought to you by.
The letters S, D, and X, and the number 69. All right, lady in the blue back here with her hand up patiently.
Kurosami should have been higher. True.
Yes.
Yeah, understandable. Anybody else? Anything to say, opinion, or yes or no, booze?
I'd like to see them do this like every 3 months, because the internet changes so quickly.
It
It
does.
does.
Okay, now, who here has an OTP that wasn't on this list? Okay.
Everybody.
Everybody. Okay, well, we know what yours is. Who else? Just
Who watched you?
say again. Narasasu?
White Rose.
Who is White Rose?
White Rose is Ruby and Weiss from.
Yes.
Okay.
You know, that would work. I could see that.
Doesn't use names, they like make up.
Yeah, it's all just different things.
It's what their symbols usually.
Okay. What was yours
Their
again?
colors.
Harukoto. Sorry. Dreary.
Drury? Anybody else? Come in. You still have some slides left of the show. We won't bite unless you want us to.
They were like, oh.
And if we have enough time, we're going to have a sexy party.
But what if you have a different name for a particular?
There can be
ship
different
that's out
names.
there?
There can be different names depending on who's on top.
I'm surprised Cat Noir and
Too new.
Ladybug.
That is hugely popular, and that's going to show up on the next year's
That'll show up
list.
next year.
Yeah.
But yeah. Actually, it may show up if they do a mid-year
This
release.
is the online. It is in the video.
Well, no, but maybe you can find another list and put it
Maybe
at the
we
very,
could,
you know,
yes.
and do an updated thing.
Exactly.
Update to an update to an update.
Exactly. Now you guys will be happy on the next slide because there's a couple new pictures in there.
Oh
All right.
my.
So, shipping around the world. Now, depending on the country or culture, shipping is referred to different things. You not only have shipping, you have pairings, love teams, and coupling.
I cosplay one of those.
You what?
Me and my fiance cosplay one of those.
Oh, which one?
Oh, well.
Ungo and.
Oh, I love Ungo. That's such a great series. Ungo, have you guys ever seen Ungo?
Nope.
The one on the right with the purple-haired guy and the black-haired guy? Yes, that is a guy. Ungo is basically a supernatural detective series. The person who has the purple hair is actually, at that picture, he's a boy of about 15 or 16 years old. There's nothing sexual in this.
Love, lust.
And when there's something to do with the power that the other guy holds with this kid, that when he releases the kid's powers, he becomes a very large, very busted woman. And she is gorgeous.
Wow.
It's actually a really well done series. It's very comical and it's
Kiss me and give me titties.
basically, but she has the ability to pull one honest answer out of everybody. Like she could stare into your soul and pull something out.
Must be the boobs.
But also pull the soul out.
But
Stare into my
remember, do you remember Tengu Tenjin? When she went from being a child to the adult woman, how the
Yes.
first thing that popped were her boobs?
Yes.
That does not happen in this version. Thank you, guy. It always made me laugh on the Tenjo Tenge when she transforms to her full self. The first thing that comes out,
Oh Lord, are we
It's like-
doing
it's
the?
like-
Oh my.
it's like, why can't my boobs do that? Don't go there.
I wasn't.
Yeah, please don't go there. It's bad enough I have enough problems with these ladies every week. All right, so as you can see up there, we've got some up and coming pairings for your Cat Noir and Miraculous Ladybug. We have for them, and we've got. I have to admit, I like Deadpool and Spidey. I don't know why. It's just
Yeah,
adorable.
there's
in parts.
Deadpool and Spidey. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why I like it, but I think it's adorable.
Yeah.
You know, so.
I've seen Ant-Man and God, I'm gonna suck at my superhero titles.
Striving.
Yeah, try it.
How old is it?
Is it the Falcon?
It's a Falcon with Falcon.
I knew it.
Falcon.
Yeah, that's been shipped.
Yeah.
I've seen that, and I'm like, wow.
That didn't take long.
Yeah.
Anybody else seen some strange ones that the company think are up and coming? That was a really bad way of putting it, up and coming.
Nobody thought that until you said that.
Yes, my point is in the gutter.
That's how you come to the dirty
Nobody
pants.
said anything, we thought.
Yeah.
Oh, you all thought
What,
it.
what countries or cultures are these terms from? Like,
Say
like
again?
where are each of these terms used?
I actually did not write that stuff down. A lot of them are different, like European countries.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pairings. I think pairings.
Well, pairings is here in the States as well.
Right, but pairings I think is from Europe.
Yes.
From mainly the UK.
I think so. I think coupling is
Love,
French.
couplings are French. Love Teams is Japan.
Okay, yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Love Teams are Japan.
It's kind of cool, love team. It's like, yeah, the love team.
It's my love team. Like it's your what?
You need to have like some kind of awesome pose when I say it. You
My
know?
love team.
The love team. Wow.
I
Okay.
think so.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, for your viewing pleasure,
Bye bye.
Yes.
I asked if I could borrow this from the person who actually created the video, and she was thrilled when she said,
That scene
please
looks
do.
familiar.
Huh?
It looks familiar.
So for your pleasure, here is I Ship It by VivFX. So in closing, remember the one major rule in shipping. If there's people and they're on this planet, someone will ship it. Basically, if you have a character, someone, somewhere, will launch a ship and sail with it. There are even ships with the same character, gender bent, self ships. You guys have ever seen some of those things, you know, where the same characters, one is a guy, one's a girl?
Yeah.
I love
Female
that.
Loki and male Loki.
There you go,
Yes.
female Loki, male Loki.
And male Thor and female Thor now.
Yeah, I honestly love male and female Loki. They're hilarious.
Yes.
And I've seen one male and female Levi. That's just
That's
odd.
just
It's
creepy.
creepy and it's odd.
I'm just gonna say that's kind of effed up.
Yeah, but it's beautiful. Levi as a girl is just hot. I mean, it's ridiculous, but it's
Right.
great. And of course, the last thing is there are no wrong ships. If you believe in it, then it is a real ship, and it is righteous. Any questions? All right, well, here's to smooth sailing, guys. Thank you so much for being here and being a part of my channel.
Actually, thank you for coming. Even with the room not labeled, I was really hoping there would be a good turnout. Thanks, guys, for coming.
Thank you
She
so
does
much.
this at NecoCon, and she does a Yaoi panel at NecoCon. It's 18 plus. It will be dirtier, but
It gets dirtier every year as
It
they
gets
make more
dirtier
things
every
up for it. Last year we had the draw your own penis panel part.
yes,
And the gentleman that
But-
won the contest was a straight male.
yes, it was. But no, that ship has sailed for NECO will be 13 plus like it is for here.
Yes.
So you can come back and see updated. So if you didn't get enough this time, you can come back in NECO in November.
And you guys can think about more weird things to tell us.
Yes. Thanks for showing up, guys.
Thank you very much.